In the intriguing world of the unseen, there are ways to let the universe deal with those who have wronged you. Today we embark on a journey that's as old as time itself, a journey into the mysterious realm of hexes. These symbolic acts of retribution, steeped in history and folklore, have been used by scorned lovers throughout the ages to let the universe, in its infinite wisdom, settle the score. Now don't get me wrong, we're not about to endorse any harmful practices or promote any form of negativity. Instead, we're taking a light-hearted, comical approach to this ancient art, offering a humorous twist to the concept of karma. You see, there's a certain poetic justice in the idea of letting the universe handle those who've done us wrong. So buckle up as we delve into the world of hexes, starting with the first method. First up, we have the love letter hex, a classic method with a twist. Picture yourself, quill in hand, pouring out all the hurt, anger and resentment onto parchment. Every word you write is a piece of the pain you've been carrying. This isn't just a letter. It's an emotional purge, a cathartic release. You're not just writing to your ex, but to the universe itself. Now imagine the letter complete, heavy with your raw emotions. You strike a match, setting the parchment aflame. The fire consumes your words, your hurt, your anger, transforming them into ash. As the flames die down, you're left with a handful of ashes, the physical embodiment of your pain, now mere dust. But the hex isn't complete yet. You scatter these ashes to the wind, releasing your pain and resentment back into the universe, metaphorically hexing your ex. And with the ashes scattered, the first hex is complete. But hold on, we have more. Moving on to the second method, we introduce the photo hex. This technique is as old as photography itself, a symbolic gesture of release and closure. To begin, you'll need an old photograph of your ex. It might be a bit painful to look at, but remember, this is all part of letting go. Once you've chosen your photo, it's time to make your mark. Take a red pen, a symbol of passion and anger, and start drawing symbols of disappointment, resentment, or anger on the image. You might choose a broken heart to represent your heartache, or a lightning bolt for the shock of betrayal. Feel free to get creative. This is your hex after all. As you etch these symbols onto the photo, let your feelings flow. This is not just a physical act, but an emotional one as well. Feel the disappointment, the anger, the resentment. Let it all out. Now it's time to bury this photo. Choose a secluded spot, somewhere tranquil and quiet. As you dig a small hole and place the photo in it, imagine the negative feelings being buried along with it. This is your symbolic way of releasing these emotions, of hexing your ex. With the photo buried, the second hex is done. But we're not finished yet. For our final act, we present the mirror hex. Now this is a rather introspective one, requiring a bit of self-reflection, both literally and figuratively. This is not just about hexing your ex, but also about letting go of the negativity they left behind. So, here's what you do. Find a quiet, peaceful spot in your home, preferably one where you've got a decent-sized mirror. Stand before it and gaze into your own eyes. As you do, let your mind wander back to the times when your ex caused you pain. Feel those emotions, remember the hurt, the disappointment, and the anger. Now verbalize them. Speak out loud each instance that caused you pain. This isn't about nursing old wounds, but about acknowledging them. It's about letting the universe know that you've been wronged. Once you've said your piece, take a clean cloth. You're going to use this to cleanse the mirror. As you wipe the mirror clean, imagine the negativity, the hurt, and the resentment disappearing. This act is a symbolic gesture of cleansing your heart and your mind, releasing the negative energy your ex left behind. This hex isn't about causing harm to your ex, but about healing yourself. It's a powerful method of releasing negative energy and symbolically hexing the ex that hurt you. And with the mirror cleansed, the final hex is complete. Remember, these steps are more about releasing your own negative emotions than causing harm. It's all in good fun, and maybe a bit of cathartic release. So there we have it. 3 ways to symbolically hex an ex. First, the love letter hex, a written catharsis of your feelings. Next, the photo hex, a visual representation of your desire to sever ties. Lastly, the mirror hex, a reflective method to banish negativity. These rituals are not about harm, but about release and moving on. Remember, the best revenge is living well. But a little symbolic hexing can't hurt, can it? Until next time, This has been a Cauldron and Thorn guide.